Hello everyone, welcome back to Yarns and Fins. I am Kay, and for today's video, I'll be sharing with you how to crochet this cardigan. For this tutorial, I will be using this Prime 5 milk cotton yarn from Lots of Yarn. This yarn is 5 ply and I will be using it with a 5mm crochet hook. You will also need a pair of scissors and a darning needle. To begin with our squares, make a slip knot, chain 6 and slip stitch on the first chain. To start our round 1, chain 3. Now in this circle, we are going to make a puff stitch. To make a puff stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then repeat that 3 more times. After that, yarn over and pull through all the loops and slip stitch. And then to go to the next puff stitch, chain 2 and then repeat the steps for the puff stitch. And then after that, make a total of 8 puff stitch on the same circle. Here I already have 8 puff stitches, and to finish the first round, slip stitch on top of your first puff stitch. Then slip stitch on this chain 2 space. To begin round 2, chain 3. And on the same space, work 2 puff stitches. After slip stitch, chain 1, and then on the next chain 2 space, work 4 double crochets. Then chain 1 and on the next chain 2 space, work 2 puff stitches. Then after your slip stitch, chain 1 and on the next chain 2 space, work 4 double crochets. Repeat the alternate of 4 double crochets and 2 puff stitches until the end of the round. To finish round 2, slip stitch on top of your first puff stitch. Next, slip stitch on the next chain 2 space and begin round 3 with a chain of 3. Next, on the same chain 2 space, work 2 puff stitches. Then after your slip stitch, chain 1, and then in this chain 1 space, we are going to work 2 double crochets. Next, work double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. Again, on this chain 1 space, work 2 double crochet. After that, chain 1 and work 2 puff stitches on the next chain 2 space. Repeat the alternate of double crochets and 2 puff stitches for the whole round. Finish round 3, slip stitch on top of your first puff stitch. So here's how the square already looks like. And then for the next round, slip stitch on the next chain 2 space and begin with a chain of 3. Now work 2 puff stitch on the same space. After slip stitch, chain 1, and then on the next chain 1 space, we'll work 2 double crochet. And then on the next stitches, work 1 double crochet in each stitch. On the next chain 1 space, work 2 double crochets, and then again with the puff stitch. So basically, we are just adding more double crochets and repeating the same pattern on row or round 3. Repeat the same pattern until round 6. After round 6, we will have our last round. And to begin on round 7, slip stitch on the chain 2 space, chain 3, and work 3 double crochets, chain 1, and another 3 double crochets on the same space. And this is how all our 4 corners should look like. Now on this chain 1 space is still a 2 double crochet. Next, double crochet in each of the next stitches. Now again on the chain 1 space, work 2 double crochets. Onto the next corner, work 3 double crochets, chain 1, and another 3 double crochets, same space. For the whole round, beginning here until here, we will repeat the same steps that we just did here. And then of course, finish the round with a slip stitch. So here's our first finished square, and we will need a total of 18 squares. This is, by the way, a 23 centimeter square. Now you will have to arrange them like this. I was only given 2 color yarns, so they will be arranged like this, but you can have more different colors to join together if you want. To join the squares, you may use the same color or a different color, but I will be using a white yarn so you can see the stitches. And then now, make a slip knot and attach the yarn on the chain 1 corner. Now attach by slip stitching on the chain 1 corner of the other square. Then alternately slip stitch the stitches of the 2 squares. For the cuff, attach your yarn in any stitch and single crochet all the stitches around. Now, before the round 2, slip stitch on your first single crochet. For round 2, chain 4, the first 2 chains will be considered as our first double crochet. Then skip 2 and double crochet on the next. Next, chain 2, skip 2 and double crochet on the next. Repeat that step for the whole round. Finish the round with a slip stitch on the third chain at the beginning of the round. To make the arm strap, work a chain that is at least 65 cm long. For the whole piece edging, you can just attach your yarn anywhere and then work 2 rounds of single crochet. On the 2 corners of the front panel, work 3 single crochets on the chain 1 space. After that, the stitches should look like this. And just like that, we are again done with our tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click the like button and the notification bell. And of course, subscribe if you want more free tutorials like this. Thank you for watching.